Rochester's first industrial and economic boom was caused by the development of the Erie Canal in 1820. Its population jumped from 1,500 people to over 12,000 by 1834, becoming America's first boomtown. More and more goods were imported and exported via the canal, and Rochester became known as the Flour City as a result of all the water-powered flour mills built along the canal. Fast forward to the 1800s, the population is nearly 90,000, and the entrepreneurs and business people in the East Avenue district are taking off. Some of the biggest names in Rochester's history lived in this prestigious district downtown, including George Eastman, Henry Alva Strong, and the Sibley family. George Eastman is one of the most well-known names from East Avenue. His most notable achievement is the co-founding of the Eastman Kodak Company in 1888, which popularized the photographic use of roll film in the motion picture industry. Eastman was a great philanthropist. He founded the Eastman School of Music in 1921, the Rochester Philharmonic Orchestra in 1922, and donated to the University of Rochester and to RIT. He resided in his East Avenue home from 1905 until his death in 1932. In 1947, it was transformed into the George Eastman Museum. As the world's oldest photography museum, it displays exhibitions on photographic and cinematic technology and also hosts local events. Henry Alva Strong is the other co-founder of Eastman Kodak, as well as its first president. He and Eastman met when Strong invested capital from his family buggy whip company into Eastman's new business, the Eastman Dry Plate Company, that would later become Eastman Kodak. Strong's house on East Avenue, the Strong-Todd House, was built in 1902. Since then, it has been turned into office buildings. When he died, Strong donated a third of his wealth to the hospital that became the Strong Memorial Hospital, in honor of his philanthropic act. Henry A. Strong is buried in the Mount Hope Mausoleum. Another famous name, Hiram Sibley, who lived from 1807 to 1888, is most well known for being a founder and the first president of the Western Union. Sibley is credited with being the wealthiest man in Rochester at this time. Sibley, his wife, and his two children lived in this East Avenue home that was built in 1868. Today, it stands as a historical site. Like Eastman and Strong, Sibley was a philanthropist. He donated to institutions such as the University of Rochester and to Cornell University. Hiram Sibley's daughter, Emily Sibley Watson, who lived from 1855 to 1945, was also a great philanthropist. In fact, she founded the Memorial Art Gallery in 1913. The first part of the MAG that was built is now the second floor. She created the MAG for the people of Rochester to enjoy, and as a memoriam to her son, James G. Alvarell, who died at the age of 27 from typhoid fever. At the top of the stairs to the second floor, there is a marble statue titled In Memory that is dedicated to Watson's son. It was carved by William Ordway Partridge in 1914. The top part of the statue depicts a woman holding a child, and Averell's portrait is carved into the base. Under Averell's portrait, it reads, "He loved life, beauty, and honor." His mother dedicates this building to his memory. On the back of James Averell's grave in Mount Hope Cemetery, it says, "Until the day breaks and the shadows flee away." James Averell, Hiram Sibley, and Emily Sibley Watson are all buried at Mount Hope Cemetery, on or near the Sibley family lot. Their lot is marked by these 4 stones engraved with a cursive S. One last interesting fact about Fairport is that the first spice mill for French's Mustard was built in our village. Robert French, the founder of the French's Mustard, lived at this home on South Main Street. There's a sign near the railroad in the village that states, "Near this site in 1883, the R.T. French Company began milling spices. A fire in 1885 destroyed the plant, causing move to Rochester." Overall, the Gilded Age and Progressive Era brought about significant changes in life in Rochester. People such as George Eastman, Henry Alva Strong, the Sibley family, and Robert French initiated lots of social and economic development that helped our Rochester area grow into what it is today.